much, bro.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. We're only 15 minutes late. Big up to Luke.
Yeah, bro.
I think that's a new record, by the way, for the being late, but I digress. More importantly, Man City leaves it late to win games recently. Lots of meltdowns, but we were talking about this backstage, but I think the most ridiculous is when people talk about Donnarumma. So I'll start with that. If you don't want Donnarumma to start, please find me a goalkeeper who stops those 4 shots he conceded against Fulham. Because it's ridiculous. I mean, Courtois is not stopping those shots. Alisson, Prime Buffon is not stopping those.
Prime Neuer is stopping them goals. Prime Neuer. Prime Oliver Kahn. Prime Yashin. Bro, honestly,
to be fair, we haven't watched Yashin. Maybe years ago it's like that.
Probably is the hat as well. The hat is he's the GOAT for reason for having wearing the hat.
Hey,
but
cheers to the Soviet guys. They always got something special.
But honestly, right, it always comes from the people like that tactical weirdos, bro. Tactical accounts that, pass around the back. Me. Hold a minute. Last season, we were going to Edison for not shot stopping enough. So now all of a sudden, we switched to, ball out from the back. What do you want, people? Do you want ball from the back or do you want a shot stopper?
You know what the problem is? The fan base is split between shot stopping and passing from the back. The moment the shot stopper we bought doesn't stop every single shot ever, the people who talk about passing from the back come out of the woodwork. It's a thing though. Because a lot of people love this statistic about we're controlling the ball less or this or that. You know, we're still one of the most possession dominant teams in the Premier League.
We're still good at it, by the way.
But we're also far faster to go up the pitch than any Man City team ever under Pep. Man City under Pep has never gone forwards this quickly. That means when you compare to other Man City Pep teams, we're going to lose the ball more. We're not going to... people were asking for this directness. Now they're saying the directness and they're shocked. Why?
Bro, we said it before, right? Right now, we're going through a dressing season. This is our season of change. Because last year, we all know it was crap because it was a realization that that era come to an end. This is the start of a new era.
Big up Ten Hag.
Yeah. But Pep is, correct where I assume him, he's playing a new style of play, which is a lot quicker, direct. But the hard part right now is defending. Now, I think it's done him a little bit. Also the players as well, because I'm going to say as it is, right? Closing down the shots has to be improved. That third goal, right? We both know, even though it could have been saved, it could have been blocked.
I mean, that could not be saved. I'm sorry. If there was no plates in the path, then it could have been saved. Donnarumma literally did not see where that ball was going.
But also the players could block the shot, got in the way.
Yeah, I mean, that shot should have never gone through for Donnarumma to save it anyhow.
No,
like 3 players should have blocked that.
And the third and fourth goal should have been well, even goal 2.
I think the only goal that Donnarumma should have saved is the first one, because if he jumps for it, because it's girdling like this way, so it's girdling further away. So it's actually, if you jump for it, it's actually going to girdle towards your hand. So you'd have to be lucky, but it's something you can save. And he didn't even jump for it. I think the second goal, I mean, sorry, there's no stopping that. Get Prime Buffon.
It might be great finish. Yeah.
The third goal, now, if I remember correctly, the third goal was when Donnarumma punched it away, right? And then
that's the fourth goal. The fourth. Then again, though, right?
What was the third goal then?
The third goal was the ball. Foden touched the ball weirdly, and it bounced off his leg.
Oh yes. He
should have blocked it. Someone should. It's the thing.
Yeah, I think maybe Donnarumma could have saved that, but still, someone should have blocked it.
But let's be real though, right? How about give credit to Fulham for coming back into the game? Yeah. We should have dealt with it. At the end of the day, right? Sometimes there are mad games in football that happen. So sometimes goals like that happen. Now, have we got to improve defensively? Of course we do. Is it a crisis defensively? No. I do think that the players will learn from it by each game. I think Vardiol, despite that, did a good cross off the line. I didn't think our centre backs did actually that bad that game. I think both of them did really well. It's just that it was more the players around them that let them down a bit, if anything. Nunes is a bit of a bad one.
I don't think anyone was that particularly bad against Fulham. I just think Fulham played well. Sometimes football is played by two teams.
Yeah.
Sometimes the other team scores 4 bangers.
And we scored some good goals, didn't we, by the way? Do you know what? Let's be positive for a change, mate. Yeah, I'm conceding 4, frustrating. But all I'm going to say on the 4 goals is your keeper agendas are weird. And you don't deserve Donnarumma for being that weird, obsessed over it. We both know, right, that no keeper in the world is perfect. We know that. But Donnarumma makes it unbelievable. Even the Leeds and Fulham game makes some big saves. But honestly, this guy has saved so many shots as it is for us already. Like it's like Alisson, like you know that stat man day put out right about him saying, "I should try to cook him." Well, hold a minute, context needed there, I think, because I'm pretty sure, right? Him and Alisson have under the cosh a lot because of how both teams play, exceeding chances. Of course, they're both going to see a lot more goals. Because unfortunately, we're at a moment where we're still working out our best team and getting players through the door and out the door. We're not at our best team.
The problem is people don't understand quality of chances or quality of play. I'm gonna be honest. On a different day, we went 5-0.
Yeah, or 6-7 because Haaland got 2 goals. That trick.
Yeah, but you need to take our misses into account. Our misses is something we could have controlled. You could have said Haaland should have scored those. But if we take away the fact that we cannot control, on a different day, that's a 5-0 win with that exact same performance.
Exactly, yeah.
Because, I'm sorry, Fulham, that is the 4 best goals all season, played and not played yet for Fulham in a single game.
And bear in mind, Fulham are a good team. Like
at Craven Cottage. I'll rate it actually very shit, but at Craven Cottage, yeah.
Players like Kevin, I like Kevin. I think there's a lot about him that I like about him. Chukwueze is a baller.
Yeah. I was surprised he didn't start, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, it won't be he was a good player. I
don't grade you will be.
Smith Rowe I like. I like Smith Rowe, but I think Smith Rowe is just a bit unlucky with the other situation. But I think he's a good player. A lot of potential about him. I just think also a big up Jimenez as well. You know,
that midfield, Lukic, Berger, and Smith Rowe. That's a very good midfield. Their problem is, their centre backs, Anderson and Bossy are both not that good.
Bossy's okay. Anderson's okay.
Yeah.
But Palace obviously did well getting Lacroix and Guehi. So obviously Guehi's got a door in summer, but Palace obviously did well getting players to obviously replace him in the end. But I just think, right, how about talk about the positives? Because at the end of the day, right, this fan base is negative. Don't wrong. You and me will cook anything that's wrong. But I don't think that game. I know people are like, but he brought Nico G and Doku, whatever. Well, I get why he brought Nico G off. I understand why. Because again, I haven't got Rodri back yet.
No, here's the thing, though. We were winning 5-1. Should we not be bringing off our best players when we've got a run of games coming, including to Bernabeu?
People have got Pep, bro. Well, again, what's he meant to fucking do? Like he brought the right players off. Like the rest of Sunderland. At the end of the day, right, it's down to the players on the pitch to get the game right. Like, at the end of the day, right, he did the right thing, played the right team to win the game, score 5 goals.
Big up to Mason, by the way. This is exactly correct what Mason says. Donnarumma is not a machine. Goalkeepers won't have much of a chance. He says half a chance. If you're allowed to have shots without being closed down. People who do not realize that have just never played football before. Is it rude to say that?
Well, bro, I'm a centre back, right? I know, and that's why I'm critical of Vardiol and Diaz, because I know for them two, right? At the end of the day, right, the defense can only do what they can do. Sometimes you can see goals that are unbelievable. Some games may happen where you can see mental goals. It happens.
Bro. So first of all, since you're the central back, can I make you the Man City right back? And second of all,
Well, technically, I play right back and left back, so I can actually play across the back line. Although I'm going to say,
I wanted up your central back.
Although I'm going to say it right, if I play right back with City, I'm going to get cut by here central.
Hey, it's worth it. You can plug your channel when he cooks you.
Me, yes. 5K to Strummers. Getting cut by. Oh, mate, yeah, no, but by the way, right, I love how you stopped clicking Florian Wirtz now, because at this point it's just funny. 0016. Oh, he scored! Own goal.
Bro, that own goal, that was so funny. I can't lie. They thought he was free, bro. They thought he was free. But
he's playing well. So did Jack Grealish, but he just had more GNA in his first few games than Florian Wirtz did.
Hey, the problem is, yeah, Liverpool have a manager who's way over his head.
Oh, sacked. Should be sacked.
Bro. He can't do that. How do you get a title-winning team, spend, what is it, 400 million, and to get worse?
This is worse than City last season, by the way. I know we had 1-13, but there was context to that loss and everything went wrong for us. And also, we signed what? A £20 million player and bought an older player back. So we can't really compare the two. But Liverpool is far worse to the context of where they are right now. Like, we were like, what? At worst, 8th, 9th, 1 point? And we got them up again. So this is the thing with us right now. Like, I look at Liverpool and I think it isn't going to get better for them, is it? Because the thing is, like, and also, by the way, right, Talby scored again.
Hey,
what
a fucking banger, by the way. What a fucking banger.
I was going to say it, right? He's doing well for them this season. He's doing well for them. Bro, all their players are win. Bertrand Traore, scoring goal.
I just want to remind you, Talby missed 3 tap-ins in a single game for Club Brugge. 3 tap-ins in a single half. Yeah. Open net, 2 of them.
Sunderland, no. In terms of the fucking prime Robin, banging the goals in. No, but honestly, though, some obviously got on Sunderland a little bit towards the end of the stream. But for me, the more I watch, right, obviously go back to our team as well. I want to give praise to one player that's been getting cooked a lot. I think now and again, I think quite unfairly, Reinders. I thought Reinders was brilliant. That's for them. That goal, the confidence. I thought the player has never gone away. The problem is we don't see him play consistently enough.
The problem is he's performing that way in the 10. I don't need strangers to be my 10. We've got better 10s.
As an 8, he's perfectly fine. I think. And also, but he can box crash, can't he? We can do that.
But by the way, if we're talking about strangers' goal, Haaland's pass.
Oh, what a pass. 2 assists, by the way, in one goal. Harry Kane, eat your heart out.
Hey, some people need to set bats in Bundesliga. My striker does it in the Premier League.
By the way, right, I've actually done a stat comparison, by the way, just to give you an idea of where everyone is right now on GNA, right?
Oh, dear.
Harry Kane has 3 assists this season, right? If you're going about Harry Kane being a better all-round player, right, than Haaland, Haaland's got 6 assists in all competitions, club country. Kane has 3.
Yeah, and Haaland, by the way, plays in a worse national team and a worse club side.
Yep. Well, just context, by the way, Haaland's got 39 GNA. Mbappe's got 37 GNA. Kane got 33 GNA. So Haaland's winning right now.
Now the move penalties for Mbappe.
So now 10 goal. Bro, Haaland gets penalty, can't score it. It's like typical.
Haaland refuses to score a penalty because of agenda. If Haaland scores a penalty, there's an agenda. Now, if Haaland if Haaland doesn't score the penalty, no agenda. People forget he misses because he goes and scores 10 minutes later.
But that Haaland goal, by the way, what a finish that was. First time on top left corner, first time. That's a great finish, by the way. Like Doku's pass as well. Doku's pass as well to get that ball into there. Doku, by the way, Purple Patch, not anymore, mate. He actually is playing very well this season. This isn't just such games. He's actually getting GNA. Not every game, but again, did we ever ask him to play at every game? No, we just said perform well in every game. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it won't work out, but at least get in the box and get chances.
You know what Doku is on right now?
Is it 1 goal, 4 assists in the league, isn't it, right now? I think, isn't it? I think.
In the league, it's 1 goal and 4 assists. In the Champions League, it's 1 goal and 1 assist. And in the Carabao Cup, it's 1 goal. So that puts him on 3 goals, 5 assists.
Obviously, could be another goal against Fulham, but unfortunately, it was an own goal. But again, with Doku, he's shooting more. He's shooting more, and it's actually paying off for him now. I think with Doku, right, his confidence. With his confidence, you can see the guy one of the most deadliest wingers in the world. Mm-hmm. He has the pace and power. With Doku, right, and you know it yourself, right, watching for Belgium, the ability and the quality is there. We know there's a player in there. It's just up to him to get it out of himself, and he's doing it a lot more now. And you can see the
Absolutely.
player. That's why I want to give Savinho more time. I'm like, come on, there's something in there. There is something I can see in there, but he's got to stop being all stop going for himself.
If you look at last season, removing Club World Cup, Doku got 6 goals. 6 goals, and he got 9 assists, but 2 of them are transfer market assists, I think. So that's transfer market.
They call it FPL assists. Oh yes, he got the assists. It doesn't count.
So that's 4 assists. 6 goals, 4 assists, which means that's all competitions, by the way, minus Club World Cup. That means 10 GA.
Yeah,
that means 10 GA.
It's like Verts getting an FPL assist for that own goal. Like, no, it's not an assist. It doesn't count as an assist.
So if Doku gets 1 goal and 1 assist before January, then he'll have the same amount of GA across all competitions by January as he gets all of last season.
I think he will, mate, because I'm sorry, right? He's playing at such a high level. He's better than Rodrigo right now. Better. Well, I'm sure the stats right now between him and Vinny Jr. right now. I'm sure it's pretty close right now. I'm sure it's pretty close right now between both right now on competitions right now. Like the guy is playing. It's nice seeing him confident because it tells me, you know what, you've got a future here. I'm not saying contract, but I'm sort of saying that keep playing the way you're playing this season and get us a couple of trophies. So yeah, I'm like, you know what, yeah, new deal, take it. I mean, because I think we all knew the quality was there, but it was just down to him to sort of get it out of him. And I'm pleased he's playing most games now. I'm pleased because it gives me hope that it's why I haven't given up on Savinho. I know people will have given up already, but I think that's because of the summer. But Savinho's got with Savinho, right? It's about being instead of reactionary, being a bit more watching what he's doing. Is he out of form? Yes, he's out of form. We know he's out of form right now. But again, can he get into form?
Say that, but I think he played really good against Fulham.
Yeah, no, he did. I just think that what it is, fans have got to stop being twats.
By the way, if you want to talk about form, I know people don't care about ELO, but my ELO calculator correctly predicted that Tottenham and Chelsea would drop points.
Right, by the way, Chelsea, title challenges.
Nah, not really. So my calculator predicted 1 week before Chelsea dropped below Aston Villa that Chelsea will drop down below Aston Villa. My calculator also predicted 2 weeks before Tottenham began their losing run that Tottenham will drop down the table. So I'm just saying that this thing works.
Arsenal, by the way, I watched games that if Brentford actually played their best players from the start of that game, I think it's a draw. I think Arsenal, by the way, won a good tour yesterday, but they won.
Villa Park, watch.
Joy, I think it'll be a draw. Because Arsenal right now going forward, Marino scored, but how does that happen every game? Not often.
To be fair, Marino is actually pretty good as a striker. He's not even a false 9. He's just a striker.
No, but he does well as striker. I just think Arsenal are not going to be playing this well every game. They're not.
They've not played well all season. I mean, I've tried to explain this to people. I've gone on Zeer's channel. I've tried to explain this. I've gone on all sorts of channels. And people just don't get it. Arsenal isn't playing well. They're just outrunning their opponent. It's November. You can't keep that up for the season. They're going to burn out. And they're going to be dead. They do this every year. I don't know why people are so surprised when Arsenal collapses in March or that area. They always do it. It's because they run too much.
Saliba injured now. Mosquera's now injured now for them again. Timber's not been forced to play centre back now. You got Ben White coming back and probably get injured again at some point.
But you know what the thing is, yeah? They think, because they will not drop a lot of points in this period of time, they think because they won't drop points here that they're safe. But this isn't the period of time where they drop points. The period of time where they drop points is when everyone is tired and the players who are coming back from injury aren't quite 100% yet. That's until they start dropping points.
And that's the thing, because honestly, right, you got DT saying, "Oh, the 6 team, I'm gonna do it, but I can't defend." Like, okay, but we're still winning our games, though. Yeah, it's not sustainable. I agree, but I've got a bank that will get better defensively in certain games. I think this weekend against Sunderland is a perfect chance for us to sort of play against stronger teams and get better while playing them. I think Sunderland could come into us for where I think it'd be a tough game Saturday. It'll be a tough game because they're playing well, but they've got to get used to playing us, and we're and not playing at home. They're playing away, and their away form, as far as I'm aware, isn't the best to have home form, is it? I'm pretty sure. So, I know Leeds wasn't great either, but that's down to our own stupidity that we let that happen to us. Again, if we're not, what we do right is take our chances. Second half, we've got to start being more managing the game better. Second half, but I'm sure we'll do that anyway at some point.
Some point.
But I think the thing is, right, we remember, right, it's December. Are we getting better? Yeah. It's not perfect, but we are better than we were last season by far. We are getting 3 points at that. And we're only, 5 off the top in December. I'll take that. It's not ideal, but in the day, right, we're still chasing them down. I put them under pressure. That's fine with me.
I mean, other than Arsenal, by the way, do you look at anyone and say they're in a title race? Because I'm not hearing Chelsea.
Chelsea no, that team's too young. You get red cards galore to most of their players. No, I think Aston Villa are a good team, but they're not for me. The Europa League and Premier League, no chance, mate, for me.
I mean, with Aston Villa as well, they've been good, but. I mean, are they going to keep that up all season?
Well, Brighton, same thing. United, no, definitely fucking not. No. Do you know what it is, right? I think it's just 2 teams this year. It's two teams. And if we fall off, it's Arsenal's title. It's that simple.
Yeah, but again, that's if we fall off. Arsenal cannot win a title race. They just do not have the manager for it. They need to be cleared, so far cleared that there's no bottling it. Because you know how people say, "Oh, they bottled 8 points." That's not true. If you remove the game in hand, it was 5 points. But Man City won the title with 3 games left to go. Yep. Arsenal bottled 14 points, not 8, 14. I don't think people realize how many points Arsenal are dropping in these title races. They're really bad.
Yeah, but. Also, as well, right? I think because everyone calls us Haaland FC, right? But I want to give a little shout out to one player that Phil Foden.
Then they'll come with Foden FC. Whoever scores is apparently the only reason why our club survives.
Yeah, Foden, Doku, Ryan is the girl. I've noticed, right? We are actually scoring more goals now for the rest of our team now, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
We can again. I don't mind Haaland getting a hat trick us winning 3-0. That's not as long as someone scores a goal. I don't give a shit who scores the goals. We all know Haaland will score most of our goals. We know this. It's not some like massive shock to the system. We don't know Haaland's going to score most of our goals, but as long as other players are chipping in, that's fine. And Foden right now is playing out of the skin. Like that first goal by against Fulham was unbelievable. What a finish! The touch and then banged it. Beautiful goal.
The thing is, yeah, Haaland will get the goals, but he won't get the goals every game. If you play to him or not, he won't get goals every game. It's impossible. So you do need other players to get those goals as well. And people call us Haaland FC because we got a lot of goals from Haaland. That'd be valid if it wasn't for the fact that Foden, Cherki, Doku were picking up goals now. Reinders again with a goal. By the way, another player who surpassed Esteve. Pick up.
Yes, God, finally.
Esteve washed through.
Yeah, finish, bro. Finish team for finish team as well. Burnley. By the way, shout out to Igor Thiago, by the way, 11 goals. By the way.
I told people he was Ivan Toney regen.
Oh man. No, he's. Do you know what it is? He's obviously. Well, he should have played it, but I've no idea what Andrew was thinking, dropping his best player for Arsenal. What are you trying to prove there, mate? Play your best team. Arsenal are not this team you should be scared of, mate. They beat Bayern because Bayern was stupid. If Neuer was an idiot,
no, they beat Bayern because Bayern was barely running. They did not care about that game. Because here's the thing. What's the point of winning the Champions League phase?
Exactly. No one cares. Like, just win your bloody matches. But like, for me, at the Bernabeu, I mean, if we get a draw and we beat Glimt and that's right, I don't really care. I'll take it. Like, it's not Madrid in a knockout game. I don't really care. Just win. Just get a draw or nick a win. I don't really care. You do it. Just find a result if possible. I don't care. Like right now, it's all about getting the wins under your belt. This is a time of the year where the games come thick and fast. Just get your results. Like quick right to our attack. Right, our attack was brilliant on Tuesday. It was. I was in awe of what we were playing. We were playing some good stuff on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And yeah, the 4 goals, whatever. But forget the 4 goals. We still won the game. The 5 goals we scored were all well-crafted goals.
And by the way, to be fair, the Foden goal was just a banger. By the way, their only big chance came in the 98th minute. If they did not score 4 bangers, it would have not been in 98th minute.
It had been 5-1 probably or 5-2.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous how many... This is the problem. People don't look at performances. Last season, when we beat Wolves, we had just on a 4 beat. We beat Wolves without John Stones winning. I was raging. I said we are not winning anything. This is shit. But people are like, oh, but we won the game. But now people are the opposite way. Because now people are traumatized from last season. They're still not looking at performances. They're just looking at what's the result here. What's the score line. They see, oh, we only win by 1 goal against this shitty team, and that means we played poorly. That's not how football works. Genuinely, when I was saying in last season that we're not going to win anything, I didn't say that because we were dropping points. I was saying we're going to win fuck all before we were going 1 win in 13. My Pep out stuff, that was in 1 win and 13. But now I'll see more people now who are Pep out than I saw last season. Pep has not made the same mistake once this season.
No.
What's the logic?
Well, this is the thing, right? Look, and you were saying it most about Pep last year as well. Like, the guy actually has learned from his mistakes. He is. I'd be like, oh, but game management. I'm sorry, right? But Pep can tell them what to do, but the players aren't fucking listening to him. That's on the players at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, right? Pep brings on certain players at the right time. But it's down to the players on the pitch to stop being like the Leeds game. Vardio had a fucking stinker second half. He did. Like, I say as it is. That tackle Calvert-Lewin was stupid. What's trying to do there? The Nunez bundling into Diaz, let the ball back to Calvert-Lewin for a goal. What are you doing? Like, it's simple stuff. It's down to our own stupidity.
The problem is, I mean, when you put our centre back under pressure for so long, and they're inexperienced, they're going to crack. I think people sometimes forget how young Gvardiol is. I am the same age as Josko Gvardiol. I think we're even born in the same month, but I'm not sure about that one. I am the same age as Josko Gvardiol.
Yeah.
That guy is very young. He might look old because he's got the beard and everything. I promise you, by the way, he's got a beard because he's insecure about looking young. I promise you, if he shaves that beard, he'll look like a baby.
Yeah, that beard's literally a Viking beard. Like the guy's like the guy. Like it's people forget. Oh, he's young. He's a very young player still. Josko.
Yeah, and that's the thing I was saying though. You can be a very good player. Inexperience will show. Lamine Yamal against Inter should have taken the ball to the corner flag. What did he do? He ran the ball straight towards Inter's box and shot. If he ran the ball to the corner flag, Barcelona is through to the final. That's not Lamine Yamal's fault, but at some point, inexperience will show, no matter how good you are. You can't put your inexperienced players under so much pressure. You just can't.
I think also this fan base, right? I'm gonna say it as it is, right? A lot of them are very unforgiving. Like, I'm sorry, but last season, the number on a lot of this fan base. Look, you and me, like, we kind of like this. It's fucking shit. We'll just go again next season. But that's because we've supported the team long enough to know how seasons go. Last year's been unbelievable. I mean, incredible. But we all knew before that, was it every year, we knew that some years won't be as good as others. But we accepted it because that's how football was going to go. A lot of these fans that are overreacting, I'm going to say as it is, didn't support the team pre-Pep. Or they did, they ever got what happened. Because do you remember the Pellegrini years when...
I mean, we were singing songs about not getting Pep. We did not want Pep Guardiola because it meant Pellegrini would have to leave. And we were singing songs about that. Despite he took over, won the title, of course, in his first season, went trophyless, then finished third, I believe, which was... fourth, which was our worst position since the title with Mancini. And won a Carabao Cup, which, okay, fair, but we were singing to keep Pellegrini instead of getting Pep. People did not want to let go of Pellegrini, which way worse performances, because our club has not always been the powerhouse it is now. But at the same time, you also need to recognize we are now this powerhouse.
Yeah, we are, but it doesn't mean you. I mean, people keep comparing this team to the team of 2 or 3 years ago. It's not the same team. It's a different team. Players like Shirky, right, are only getting going, or it's their first year. Reinders and Shirky, ignoring that, are going to be good players for the many years to come. We are. Everyone wants everyone to be cooking right now. It's not how it works. We all know it's not how it works. Bear in mind, in January, the players going out and players coming in. Like, again, we have to forget that this is going to be a changing team still. Like, players won't be here. Some players will be out. Some players will be in the door. It's how it's going to go.
Speaking of players coming in, by the way, so many people are hyping up Elliot Anderson right now, and I'm not saying that he's not a great player.
I like him. I like him.
No, I like Elliot Anderson, but the thing is, if we do get him, do you think he's going to be our best player upon arrival? He's not.
This is what I mean. But the thing is, though, we're both fair with players. We give them time because we're not fucking we demand FIFA level performances on bloody career mode. It's not how it bloody works. You have to let these guys. Like Shirky, by the way, has been brilliant since coming to this team.
Absolutely.
It's Fulham, right? He didn't get any G&A, but he worked his bollocks off.
Mm-hmm.
Shirky's work rate sucks. Are you kidding me? The guy is working his ass off for us right now. And
Shirky, by the way, I had this conversation with Cal. Bernardo Silva, you know how much I slandered Bernardo Silva last season.
Yeah.
You can see how fucking important Bernardo Silva is to us when you look at the second half. Because people wondered, why are we so bad in the second half? It's because Bernardo runs out of energy in the second half. First half, Bernardo is on it, and we look brilliant. Second half, Bernardo gets tired, can't keep it up.
You can't blame him. You
can't blame him. It's like a god. If once you get to a certain mileage, it's fucked. Well, you can maintain a car, you can't maintain a human.
It is all though. We all know if Bernardo, bro. The guy has been unbelievable for the best part of 8-9 years straight. Like, I'm sorry, but we have got the best players in the world for the past 9 years in that position. I'm sorry, right? You can't expect him to be the same player time when you could be. You better give him a break.
By the way, I found Savio.
What?
There you go.
Oh, for God's sake. I just, you know what it is, right? I actually hope the guy comes good because honestly, you watch the fan base turn so easily. Because this is what I mean, like, Fickle. Like, look, while he's here, you back him. When he goes, he goes. It's what it is. It's football, isn't it? Like, not every player stays forever.
I mean, no player stays forever. Even, but it's the thing. It's fair to say I want a player to leave. I think that's completely fair. I wanted Stones and Ake to be gone already. But if a player is here and it's not the window yet, what's the point of getting on his ass? I criticize the performances, but the way people are just destroying Savio right now. First of all, most of it is because of the alleged offer from Tottenham.
Which, by the way, didn't come through, by the way, but...
again, if we didn't tell Tottenham, no, maybe they would have put in the offer, but that's ifs, buts, and maybes.
He's still here, it's not a deal, get on with it, move on. This is what we can do. Honestly, we'll go around in a circle, mate. I'm not saying you are, but like the fan base just constantly can't get out of the cycle. He's at the club, you back him. He doesn't. If the guy kicks off as good at the fans, then of course you fucking cook him to hell. But I tell you what, he won't do is do that. Because I'm pretty sure the guy's frustrated himself. You can tell he is. But what you do is you back him. And this is the thing. It isn't just fans on Twitter, bro. It's people go to the game as well. The amount of beating this guy's getting on social media by older fans, match-going fans, and it's fucking crazy. Yeah, we get it. He's not playing well right now. But why don't you fucking say, you know what?
But that's the thing, yeah? People are overstating how poorly he plays. If he was dropping stinkers every time he played, fair.
He's not. He's fucking not.
That's the thing. I don't think he played poorly against Fulham. I was surprised when I saw the hatred on Savio after the Fulham game. I didn't think he played poorly. But people have these agendas and they have to stick with their agendas. And coming back onto the Silva point, people are killing Silva because second half, look at how bored we are. Well, why don't you talk about the first half, how good we are when Silva is playing?
Yeah, exactly.
People don't analyze. This is what I'm saying. People don't analyze. They just have something in their minds. Either Man City is good or Man City is bad. They have that in their minds. And based on that, they interpret results. They don't analyze.
For example, Nunes, like, Bozo against Leeds. Yep, all right, fair enough. Fulham, all right. But was he bad overall? No.
Yeah, exactly. People who hate Matheus Nunes, every time he plays a little bit worse, kill him. Put him on a stake. Crucify him.
He's playing right back, for fuck's sake. He's done really well with him this season. But long term, he won't be here for about long term.
Again, I don't think he is our long-term right back option. But here's the thing. You have people who hate Nunes. One mistake, never play for City again. Sell him for £5 at Tesco. And then you've got the other then you've got the other end of the spectrum, where the people are like, one good pass, he's out right back. Never bench him. Play him every game. Give him the captaincy. Make him a fucking billionaire. Like, people are so ridiculous with it. It's like, either he's God or he's the worst player to ever step on a pitch. Either you're Messi or you're Boateng.
it's the most reactionary fan base honestly ever. It's actually worse than a lot of fan bases on Twitter, bro. Honestly, we are honestly right. Rival fans don't need to cook us, bro. We do it ourselves. We are the biggest.
To be fair, who can cook us? If Arsenal cooks us, you bottled 2 titles to us, so shut up.
Liverpool, we
ruined their golden age.
United, well, hold that, Aguero moment. Hold that.
But United can't even cook us salmon right now.
Right, but this is what I mean. The thing is, our own fan base, bro, just love destroying ourselves, mate. It's like we're the biggest weirdos, honestly. Like, the thing is, right? Context season overall, right? For me, the one game that pissed me off this season for me, the losses is Leverkusen. That was the biggest what the fuck are you doing, Pep, ever. Newcastle, it was a mad game that unfortunately just didn't go away. Is what it is. It happens to football.
With the Newcastle game, I will say I do blame Pep for it. But here's the thing. Pep Guardiola did not make substitutions quickly enough against Newcastle. And that's, I think, the problem in the Newcastle game. Against Fulham, he made his substitutions quicker. So, there you go. He's not making the same mistakes.
No. And it's what I mean. To be sitting like, I can tell he's in a better mentality than he was last year. I just think that, look, at the end of the day, right, we have to remember this is a team that he's building again. He's building a new team again. Like, we can't bet this to be prime Pep ball. It won't be for another year. Like, I reckon next season we'll be a better year than this year. I just think that this team is gonna be changing even more in the next few months. I think personally, I think for me, these rumors about Semenyo for me is going to happen. I can't see us getting Semenyo. I think it's Liverpool.
I'm fine with it, by the way. If it happens, I'm not.
If it happens, fine with it. But yeah. I don't think it happens personally. I don't think.
I agree. I agree with that.
I think Anderson will happen.
But will that happen now? I think that's something
for
summer.
Summer, yeah. I think we'll look at obviously attacker. I think we'll look at attacker. I think the winger for me is a hard one because you have to get the right kind of mold. Rodrigo definitely not right now. I mean, that guy for me at the moment.
Yeah.
What was he thinking? At Madrid, I have no idea. Like that guy's loyalty to that club is ridiculous.
I can't answer you about that.
30 games without a goal or assist. Even Savinho has more goals and assists than him in the last 30 games.
Yikes. Rodrigo. I mean, so many players just ruined their careers because they stick with the same club for too long.
It's why I think for me, right, I'm not really bothered too much about who we sign. As long as we sign someone to come in. Like, again, I don't think the club are going to buy any more project players. I think we'll probably buy players that are a bit more established in the league to probably get them in.
We've got enough project players, right?
We do, yeah. Well, we've got, is it Mukasa coming through it now as well? We've got obviously Regan Heskey coming through as well. We've got players that we're bringing through at the moment, obviously trying out in a bit. I think players like Sangare, I can see just using a little bit and selling them for a lot of money. Someone big, that's fine with me. Like, I think, like, I actually can see the plan of Mukasa. I can see. I think I can see why Pep likes him, but I think with him, I reckon next year, this year. I mean, this is more of a now and again cameo here and there, and then next year you'll see more of him playing the team. I think with him, like, people have a go at us, mate, for our kind of players that get a chance. Well, they do. Look at O'Reilly. Look at Rico.
Yeah. But that's the thing as well, yeah, because speaking about having a go, by the way, Palmer was shit for us. He had plenty of opportunities.
He did, but he played for us, didn't he?
He played quite a few games for us, and the only games he played good was in a final, funnily enough.
Club Brugge goal, wasn't
it? Yeah, it was against Club Brugge, but that game was like 5-6-1 or something like that. I can't remember.
To be fair, it was a good goal with her. It was a good goal from her for his first game, but yeah, Palmer for me, right, is all the player that was saying, oh, we should have kept him. Well, this is the thing. He would never been the player that he was at Chelsea. He would have been at us.
Yeah, but again, these people, they don't analyze. They just say something that they feel. They don't analyze.
Well, Rico Lewis right now will leave this club and do very well somewhere else. It doesn't mean again, I rate Rico Lewis. I think he's good for us. Rico could play for a mid-table Premier League team or someone like a Brighton something and do very well there. He did very well there. I think he's the kind of player, but he's better for a team that's a little bit more physical.
Yeah. Again, if Rico Lewis leaves and plays well somewhere, people will say, "Oh, we shouldn't have sold him, yada yada." But the fact is, he's not doing it for us.
No, he's not. Is he a bad player? No. But I'm sorry. So if players want to leave, mate, get an offering for yourself. That's what I value. Bye. That's simple. Because apparently, I've had news today. Phil Foden will be getting apparently a contract like Haaland.
Yeah. I saw that already. I saw that last week, actually.
To be fair, yeah, of course you would. Like, you want both them two players at least in the mid-30s because they're both good enough to be playing that level still. Because I think them two together right now playing very well together right now. The link-up play they've got, obviously, Foden and Haaland, it's getting a lot more. I know over the years that it's got more and more close. Last 3 years, like they're starting to get. What was it like? Was it that Foden second goal? A little flick. Even though he didn't mean it, Foden was there at post. I thought. They're getting there. But Doku as well. Them three up front are just working so hard to get right now.
The thing is as well, if you look just at the players right now, the problem is really in midfield. We don't have Kovacic. We don't have Rodri. Well, we do have Rodri, but
not quite yet. He's back soon. But Cover on Tuesday been ideal. Bring him on. Go Cover. See the game out. 5-1 win.
And I think Marmoush could have done a job in midfield, but he's not playing at the moment.
Again, after AFCON, we'll have a look, see with that. Because I think for me with AFCON, Aït Nouri is the same thing. He's not playing either. But I don't think it's because he doesn't want to play them.
Maybe, but you can still play these players, I think. But I mean,
I think they'll play for AFCON. I just think for me, right, there's no reason why we saw Aït Nouri not play him. If I listen for a good reason, I just think, look, with the Marmoush Aït Nouri worry, let's just wait till after AFCON. Then after then, I think they'll play a lot more in the new year. Definitely play a lot more because Marmoush for me is a player that can score some great goals. I think he'll start banging the goals in a lot more for us in the new year. I can see him catching up with. Well, is it 1 goal so far this season? Or was it 2 goals? 1 goal so far, so far I think for Marmoush, isn't it? Which sounds awful, but he's barely played. He's barely played this season. So.
Yeah, and when he has played, he's played out of position or he's not played with Haaland, which I think he's at his best when he's with Haaland on the pitch as well.
I think you'll start seeing that more. That I just have a feeling that we'll start shifting a bit more once we get the AFCON out of the way. Like, right, that's done now. Now let's.
I think we need to shift towards playing. I think we need to play with a false 9 when Haaland doesn't play. I just don't think we can play with a striker when Haaland doesn't play.
Yeah. Because by the way, AFCON starts this month, isn't it? This month, isn't it? It starts, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be watching it. I'll be watching AFCON. Not about you, but I'll be watching the AFCON nations.
I'll be watching some of it, but I won't be watching most of it.
I'll probably watch like Algeria and Egypt to see how the boys are doing. But what was it? Well, I mean, to be fair, like it gets better knockouts anyway. But I'll find you on the referee who blew full time too early. Do you remember that? Like, was it that meme where like referee blew the full time like 6 minutes too early? Don't really remember that at all.
I mean,
the referee out there is mad, bro.
There's a lot of games, I think, and was it the Euros where the referees were also just so bored. Like I know they're not blowing the games off early, but it's still. I feel like international football is so bored. Refereeing, quality of play, intensity. I really don't think international football is all that anymore. Because when I grew up, international football was the peak of the sport. That's where players did their best. That's where the best referees were at. But nowadays, I feel like international football is just so fucking lame.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. It's just, but I mean, that World Cup though, that World Cup next year is going to be fucking funny. Honestly, it's going to be
Can't
mad.
wait for Belgium to stink house their way to a World Cup. Speaking about stink housing to a World Cup, Romeo Vermans, my striker, got a fucking concussion. Came off the bench in a cup game, concussed. Bro,
Fuck.
I can't get a fucking break. He already missed half the season because of injury. Comes off the bench for 5 fucking minutes and he's got a concussion.
It can't win.
He's our John Stones, bro. He's our John Stones. That's what he is.
Bro, Jack Wilshere, John Stones, total players, man. Honestly.
Massive skill issue in it. Anyhow, big up to Helen. Helena, probably. Helena, probably. How are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I could be doing better if the fan base wasn't brain dead, but I'm begging too much, aren't I? Save your hat trick. Save your hat trick and 7-0 Saturday.
If that happens, then I think at this point the fan base blows up. It will just descend into anarchy. Because if we win 7-0, if we win 7-0 with Savio scoring at Sunderland, I'm like, right, okay.
Wild odds on top points.
So you mean, what's happening? The title, what?
No. The title is Blue Sharks, bro. I got the Blue Shark setting title. I'll tell you.
I'll get a shark onesie with one of them. The Sharks are coming.
I'm doing that. I'm fucking doing it. If we win the title, I'm getting a onesie. A shark onesie.
And we'll wear it on a stream, like, yes. Shamelessly. We don't give a fuck. We'll be shameless. We're doing it.
Bro, that's gonna be key. Now we need to win the title so I can buy a Blue Shark onesie. That's why we need to win the title.
This is the thing. It's why I just think, right, like, I was saying, City can't win the league without defence. Well, okay. If we win our games, then, like...
I mean, the argument is, of course, we're going to drop too many points because of that defense, but I don't see it. I think we just need to survive to January and get reinforcements.
Well, to me, right, Sunderland, we can beat them. We can. Like, all we got to do, right...
Sunderland at home, it's going to be easy.
Like, again, Sunderland at home, I mean, we've got Madrid away, right? Mbappe, just honestly, mark Mbappe out of the game, we'll be all right. It's that simple in Madrid. Palace away. See, we can be Palace as well. We can, but Palace away is as difficult as I think it's going to be. It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be like Palace right now are a weird team at the moment. They're a very weird team. Like, how did Leeds United?
But it's the thing. Maybe Chelsea just isn't that good.
Chelsea isn't that good. Chelsea United, you mean?
Chelsea, because they lost to United away, but they beat Chelsea away. They've been losing a lot of away games, yes, Sunderland. Like, if we go through the games right now, Sunderland, they drew against Liverpool, but this is like wash Liverpool, so that's actually poor. They lost against Fulham away. They beat Chelsea away. Okay. They lost against Man United away. They drew Crystal Palace away, and that's fair, to be honest. They lost to Burnley away. The results away are very poor.
Yeah, and I just think, right, this season is so weird right now. Like, it's such a weird, like, obviously that this top 10, by the way, is so crazy. Like, with what, 40 games in now, was it, right? Is it 14 games in now? And it's like, it's crazy. Like, it's so mad. So, for me, it's too early to tell right now where it's going to go. I think a lot can happen in Premier League match week. Not just a match, not just like a month. A match day can change like that. So,
by the way, I can't remember who the quote was from. I think I've said that a lot already on this channel. I remembered a lot of quotes, but I don't remember who says them. But someone said football nowadays is more so a reality TV rather than actually what's happening on the pitch. Because people are just watching YouTube, going on social media, talking everywhere about football, and listening to influencers
The
about
Arsenal
football.
obsession, by the way, is crazy. By the way, like, I'm sorry, Football Terrace, Footy Judge Mo.
A lot of channels, and listen, fair enough to judge Mo. I've always criticized Mo because I think I've always criticized Mo because I think he's a bit of a what to call it. He's not a flip flop because his opinions don't change, but he's always like he's taking up devil's advocate all the time, which is annoying. What's the word? There's a word for it. But anyhow, I think I always respected Judge Mo, though. I've gone on his channel as well because I respect him.
Yeah, as well.
Daddy is a different story. If I got invited to go on his channel, I won't go there because oh my god, that guy just lies. Judge Mo will say things he doesn't believe, but he won't lie. Daddy will blatantly lie about facts and blatantly say things that are wrong just to get clicks and views. And that's what's wrong with modern football.
The thing is, it's all about getting the views in. Like, I could very easily do an Arsenal overreaction myself. I'm not going to do it. I don't really care about Arsenal. I'm not an Arsenal fan. Why should I care about Arsenal doing?
Why do so many people who are not Arsenal fans absolutely rep Arsenal? Like, they don't do it for Chelsea. They don't do it for Man United. They don't. They might, but not as much. They don't do it for the Man City. It's always Arsenal.
Do you want to know why I've stopped doing the terrace? Right, like I'm in the chat still, but I don't do it anymore because I'm sick. Right, I've go on these chats. Right, I barely get mentioned for City. I'm just on there for like 2 hours talking about nothing else but my club. Why? Because against City don't get a fair of it at all on the channels because it's all about hating City rather than actually giving them City any praise.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that why LB stopped going on as well?
LB is on there, but it's not often. But
but he used to be on there all the time, and now he's barely on there.
Well, what was it? Mom was telling me as well. The thing is, it's like all these shows now. Like, Deborah, like big up Hassam as well. Hassam gets me on the channel every now and again as well. I like going on there every now and again. But a lot of these shows don't give any kind of talk about City. It's all about Liverpool, Arsenal. It's not about us. What's the point?
Again, it's just because they're trying to get clicks and views. Because Chelsea has a very big online fan base, by the way. Even though they don't really have a lot of fans in general, but their online fan base is pretty big. But this is the thing with football YouTube in general, football conversation in general. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so sensationalized. There's so little truth to it. I mean, you look at the conversation around Erling Haaland. It's so stupid. Like, let's be honest. If Erling Haaland played 20 years ago, he'd be considered the best player in the world, and nobody would be talking about it. But we live in this era where we're comparing Erling Haaland to fucking Isak.
Yeah.
And people tell me all-round footballer. But you know what people mean when they say all-round footballer? Whatever suits my narrative. That's what they mean. All-round footballer. Why is this skill more important in all-round football than this skill?
Bro, if Haaland was playing for Liverpool or Chelsea or United, you don't get a single mention about players' comparisons because it's us. We are right,
bro.
Alexander
Isak is fucking shit. I'm just gonna say it. He's fucking shit for Liverpool.
He's average. What? Two
no,
goals?
He's below average so far for Liverpool. He's been below average
against West Ham and Southampton.
Forget the goal. He's been below average overall play. Haaland's this season general play has been better than Isak's.
Yeah. Also, Florian Wirtz, by the way. Oh, he's playing well. Oh, wow. Or on the Jack Grealish stuff already. He's playing well without getting the GNA. We're already on 0016 Premier League. Don't give a fuck if that's the own goal with FPL assist. 0016. I'm sorry, bro. If that was us, bro, we were getting cooked for that. I'm just saying.
Absolutely. But here's the thing. We're not the media darlings, but at the end of the day, we're gonna win the titles. But here's the thing: too many people listen to these sensationalists on YouTube, and so many people have outsourced their actual thinking. Like, so many people don't think about these things. They don't analyze these performances. They just go on YouTube and they hear someone talk shit, and the first opinion they heard is the opinion they subscribe to.
Yeah.
If I am the first person someone watches on an opinion about Erling Haaland, they're going to adopt my opinion. They're not going to think about it. They're just going to do whatever I'm going to say. And anyone else, no matter how good their argument, they won't listen to, because it's not the opinion they prescribe to. It's so dumb.
Do you want to know why channels like ours better get 8 subscribers? Because we don't do this stuff. It's honestly, it's why I don't see the point of doing it. Like, I'd
Well,
rather
that's not true though, because if you look at how long it takes the average channel to reach 1,000 subscribers, we're both well past that.
Yeah, I know we are, but I'm just sort of saying the point. Like, it's why I don't give a shit. Like, subscribers will come and go. Like, they go up mostly run and go down. But the reality is, as long as your community people are enjoying the content, that's what I give a shit about. Like, that's why I couldn't be bothered to do a channel where about football, because in the day I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll chat about other teams in like a European thing, sure, I will do that, but I'm not going to do a channel based purely on just talking about waffling, because it's just doing it for viewing's sake. I'm not actually enjoying it, because I'm just saying stuff that I actually mean.
Yeah,
and that's what channels like. I don't think they get views for it, but it's like all this like, oh, it was in quotation mark. You got the emojis in there. There I do it as well. We all do it, but yeah, but Arsenal are clear. Arsenal are invincible. It's like, we all know what you're doing. We all know what you're doing. It's not some like.
and then they'll act surprised when Arsenal bottle it.
The shock.
The fake shock in it. By the way, this is a bit of a howler. Smith Rowe is a better midfielder than Reinders.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on. You don't mean that. You don't mean that at all, man. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Reinders was better yesterday than Smith Rowe. I know Smith Rowe scored a banger, but overall, Reinders was better.
He was brilliant. Oh, that was Reinders.
Yeah, I won't say he was brilliant, but he was okay. Smith Rowe looked a stinker other than the goal.
but that goal for me will only give him confidence, because again, we all know he can do it. It's just that you just go again like that chip. He did that for United. He can do them goals very simply. And I tell you, right, he'll get a run at somewhere where he'll start scoring more goals like that, because he's that kind of a player that I can do that. Also, this assist wise, it's like what, 6 assists in the competition. So he's got a lot of assists already, isn't he? For someone who's not played a lot of games, so I think for his first season, he's doing really well so far. He's not been like that first game. I think gave a lot of people a mad standard, which I think was brilliant from him. But it's all about patience to me. It will come good. We just got to let this guy just develop into the player that he's going to be for us.
Yeah. Again, I don't think Reinders has been as bad as people say this season. He's had 4 games. I'm not going to say he hasn't, but he's not been as bad as people make him out to be.
So is everyone else. It happened.
Yeah, but there's variance to how poor your games are in it. To be fair, but that's the thing, yeah. I mean, Teal also said Donnarumma looks shaky. I mean, based on what?
No, Teal, look, big up to you, bro. But let's be real, right? Donnarumma wasn't shaky at all against Fulham. People have got out of control with it. It's start thinking a bit more about it. Donnarumma for me wasn't a fault for any of them goals. Yeah, he might punch from clear, but in the day, right, you can't. If no one's blocking the shots, how you meant to like? The defense needs to do a lot better to protect the keeper. The keeper in the day, right? The defense is meant to protect the goal and the goalkeeper. Like people go right. The keeper is last line of defense. He's not the defense.
Yeah. By the way, the first line of defense, it's not the central backs, it's the attack. Defending starts at the front, and again, we did not collapse because our central backs went missing. We collapsed because Bernardo Silva ran out of energy, which is fair for Bernardo Silva. He's getting up there in age and stuff, but we need to make sure to have alternatives to Bernardo Silva. I think Ryan Shetty played very well when he came on for Silva and started setting up that tempo for us and started slowing us down. If Shetty can play once Bernardo Silva runs out of steam, I think we'll be in a lot better position. But
I tell you, Ryan Shetty, by the way, is an unbelievable signing already. £30 million is a bargain, or it's a big bargain.
Really, who is that?
Me, hi.
If you mean Luke, I think you might mean a player we mentioned at some point.
Okay.
If you mean Luke, though, I mean you've been. I think Helena has been in my chat a few times, so I think you should know Luke at this point. But
yeah,
that's Luke. I heard the rumor City are leading the race to sign Guehi.
I like Guehi. I like him. I like him, but
it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen.
If we get him, I'm like, yeah, I'm all for that. I think.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about the majority of transfers. If they happen, you're like, yeah, nice, but they're not happening.
Jack Gordon saying it, I'm like, not interested. Like, Jack Gordon says it's going to happen. Shirt's coming off, but like, I'm like, I'm waiting until I get actual. Like, look, big up Martin, but Martin, as I said before, it's only what he hears. It's not. Here we go confirmed. Like until we get the Ornstein, Jack Gorn, Simon Bashkowski confirmation, I ain't interested in any rumors, bro. Like Romano right now is going to start getting that hype train going soon. Like it's almost January, which means it's transfer season, which means it's going to be constant rumors, recycled over and over again with sign emojis everywhere. It's coming soon.
By the way, pick up the Mob Bows. Been a while. How should Arsenal doing? That 7-point lead didn't last very long, became a 5-point lead. Now, I'm just looking ahead, and you guys play Aston Villa at Villa Park. We get to play Sunderland, mate. Sunderland at our own gaff. Sunderland away? They're fucking shit, mate. When you play at Stadium of Light,
no, you said it now. Talby goal incoming.
Dalby scored against Liverpool. His purple patch is usually one game. It's done.
Touch wood. I'm not allowing this to happen, Alf. No. We're not tempting fate here. We've lost 4 losses already. I don't want any more losses.
No. Sunderland, nowhere near. We need to have chest because we're the best team in England.
I'm calling you during the watch along. So what the fuck are you doing? 2-0 down. What are you doing?
3-2 win, by the way. That's what we do when we play Aston Villa for the title. Unlike Arsenal, they lose and give us the title. 4-beat season, great. Just mind the difference in it. But big up to both. But I'm just saying, yeah, until the halfway points, Man City has easier fixtures. And we know what happens in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
And by the way, as well, just to add on to everything I've said so far. How many goals do you think Haaland will score at the end of the season? Now account starts with maybe getting Semenyo, probably not, but we're getting an attacker. That Cherki is going to come into the team more. Marmoush is going to come into the team more. And Foden is finally back.
I think he'll, what in the league or competitions?
In the league.
In the league, I reckon he'll get about 30.
I'll go 40. I think he can hit 40.
It's more that I want to start seeing some more hat tricks and some bit more consistency on that front. But I think if he starts getting the goals, but it's 15 now, so 15 in the summer is still pretty good. If he can get like 25 by the end of January, then yeah, okay, I'll say yeah. I think it will depend on me on the game at Sunderland and Palace. If he starts banging goals in them games, I'm like, yeah, I'm behind you on that one.
And after I think Haaland will start picking up the points. I think at the end of the season, Haaland is going to do a madness. I think he's going to have like, you remember Luis Suarez in, was it 2015 or 2016? When he scored all those goals at the end of the season for Barcelona.
Yeah.
I think Haaland's going to do one of those.
Yeah.
Goes by the way, also to just mention, people talk about our shit defense. I think we have the third best defense in the league right now. That's while conceding 4 goals yesterday.
Yep. Well, Tuesday, but yeah, it does feel like it's been like yesterday. So
Tuesday, sorry, yes. No, same difference. We conceded 4 goals, and I still don't think that that our defense is that bad. Listen, people are going to criticize everyone, and you do have to go soon as well, by the way, so I'll let you go in a moment. But here's the thing, yeah. Man City is entered at the moment. Factually, we're entered at the moment. All we have to do is stay within a certain range. If we can do that, I think we win the title. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, agreed. It's all about just staying in momentum and going for it. It's not about, just I don't know. It's about being top right now. It's about just staying consistent. So that's what it has to be. So again, one game at a time.
Yeah. So yeah, we've talked about everything. So I'll leave it there. Like, subscribe to everyone in here. No one's live 3 directed right now, so I'll just end it there. So like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Hey guys.